What's up, everybody? Capital King in the building. And today I'm here to talk to y'all about Ghana, the year of return, and how black people worldwide can upgrade our circumstances, right? So, Ghana has this event, had this event called the Year of Return. So, for those who don't know, the Year of Return is basically a commemoration of 401 now years ago, but in 2019, 400 years ago, when the first enslaved Africans left West Africa and came to Jamestown, Virginia, right in 1619. So, to commemorate this, Ghana has been marketing their right of abode law, which basically gives black people from the Americas the option to come to Ghana and get free citizenship and discounted land and things of that nature. And they've just been, marketing this month long of events in December for the year of return. Like, you know what I'm saying? Never again. Now, this next 400 years, we're going to mark an era of, development in Africa, of upgrading Africa, right? So the event was already on people's minds. The event was crazy. Well, first of all, Ghana is already lit in December all the time. I couldn't really tell y'all why, but it is. The year of return events generated $1.9 billion to Ghana's economy. Yeah, let me repeat that. The year of return events generated $1.9 billion to Ghana's economy and brought 80,000 tourists into the country. So it was crazy. They had major celebrities there like Boris Kujo, Nicole Ari Parker, Steve Harvey, Tina Knowles, Michael J. White getting crowned as a king. Boyce Watkins got crowned as a king too. You had Jay Morrison, Ernestine Morrison, and even the Obamas was in Africa. So this is a really, 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 really powerful event. And why is this event so important? Why does it matter? Because it shows the power of cross-cultural commerce. Like, that month-long event was full of galas, festivals, everything. They even had Cardi B performing there. And, like, the vendors there, lives have been changed. They probably never experienced that level of business in such a short amount of time ever. Their whole view on money and life and possibility has changed. Their view on Americans have changed because Americans have come to the country and spent a hell of money and did crazy numbers to the economy, right? And it shows the power of business. It shows the power of trade and value. Ghana is saying, yo, black people worldwide in the Americas, y'all are getting treated like shit. Y'all don't own no land. Y'all have owned 1/2 of 1% of all of the wealth in America. Shout out Dr. Claude Anderson. Come to Ghana. Come live in Ghana. In Ghana, we can offer you a country that you can feel proud about, that you can call your home, that will protect you, that is about you and your culture, where you can build. You'll have access to the building blocks. It's really, Ghana is in its horse and carriages days. Like, it's based, Ghana's right now where America was in like 17 and 1800s. So it's only going up from there. So they're telling you, come in here and get a chance and get in early so you can reap the benefits of the wealth of this nation in the same way that white people reap the benefits of the wealth in America. And if they're saying in exchange, black people, come here and bring skills, bring your talent, bring your money, bring your ways of the West, of business, and create a super powerful country. And it's the perfect value exchange. And it works so well because you have to understand, this America and Ghana has had a special relationship, right? First of all, the independence of Ghana in 1957, shout out to Kwame Nkrumah, was coincided with the American Civil Rights Movement. Kwame Nkrumah studied in America. He studied the literature from W.E.B. Du Bois, Marcus Garvey, Booker T. Washington, people like that. And he was the one that led the independence movement for Ghana and was their first president. And they did a lot of things to create a cultural connection between black Americans and Ghanaians and create this whole culture of one Africa, one people, one culture, fuck the tribal lines and all of that. But it didn't really work. And it didn't really work because it was too much focused on emotion and feeling. A lot of the programs that they had to create this kind of vision were very socialistic in nature and were very government funded. And what that does is that takes away power from the people because they're just looking at the government to do everything for them. So the moment that somebody's in government that they don't necessarily care for or they don't care for that tribe, now it's a problem. Now everybody's like, nah, fuck this shit. And that's basically what happened. It didn't work. Tribal lines ended up becoming more powerful than the vision he wanted to create because it was socialistic in nature and everybody was depending on the government. But what the year of return shows is when you have a capitalistic fashion style thing where you're giving the people the power back. The people are creating the businesses. The people are selling the products. The people are trading value amongst themselves. It creates a situation where people find value in one another. Because what happens is when people connect based off of emotion and things like that, that only lasts but so long. Because once something shit real happens, then it's the ultimate decision of whether I really fuck with you or not. And if the only thing we had was emotion, usually those things don't work out. You know, you have actual value, right? When you have things that people need, when you got the food that people need, the clothes they want to wear, you have housing for them. When you're able to trade value with people, that creates a situation of a shared experience. It creates a connection. And that's the most powerful thing, and that's how you build a community. After slavery, when Oklahoma first became a state, blacks created so many communities in Oklahoma at such a fast rate. And they were great communities. They were making so much money. You had Tulsa, Oklahoma, that was making way more money than any of the white neighborhoods in the area, so they destroyed it because they said, fuck that, these blacks can't make all this money. And why did they do that? Why were they so able to do so well? In a brand new state, literally, Oklahoma cut the state line. Black people ran across and created communities everywhere. Why did they do so well? They did so well because they had skills and they had value to offer. There was somebody in the community that could teach reading. There was somebody in the community that sold clothes. There was somebody in the community that made food. There was somebody in the community that made cars, everything. There was somebody for everything within the own community, so the people saw value within each other, so they had a strong community. Yes, they had a cultural connection, but that's not strong enough. You have to be able to offer value. So this Ghana Year of Return events shows us that what you can do when you're offering value, when you have value exchanges at the center of a situation, as opposed to just emotion. So I want everybody to take away from this video to, first of all, research Ghana, research the Year of Return, and really understand that labor, skills, and trade is what builds powerful communities.